name is Jim Beckenhaupt. I grew up in New York City. When I was just about your age in college, I was drafted. There was the Vietnam War going on for about, by that time, 6 years or so. Starting to drag on like our current ones. I went over, served, New York City, corner boy, out there in the jungle. It was a mismatch, we'll say, but I was able to get home. And from what I had seen over there, became a Vietnam veteran against the war. I've done some campaigns over the years, 40 years now, that I've been trying to speak out against war. I always think of the children, the families that are affected by war. You don't see that unless you're really there, and it really can change your mind about the score, we'll say, that you get in the newspaper. And I also feel very, I feel like a unionist for the GIs. The guys who serve, whether drafted or signing up, they need somebody to speak for them. They seem, you go into the military, you lose everything, your identity, you lose a lot of privileges, and when you need help, it's kind of like, well, we got either budget problems, we got and you're just kind of another statistic. And I've watched over the years how GIs just kind of, whether they're serving for they love their country or their ideals, they get home and they're not, they struggle with their sacrifice, we'll say. And I watch what's going on now, and it's very similar to the things I saw when I came home from Vietnam. How the lack of facilities for helping GIs when they got back out of the service. The VA is very similar to the active duty. In that there's always priorities, and it's not the human person that is on top of the priority. We got to send all the people over there. We don't have enough money to help you with your GBI, and it's sad. And I see these things happen, and I'll always stand up and speak out for those who have served. And that's kind of where I've been for 40 years now. I'm trying to make the world a better place. I wish we didn't have wars. Whenever we start one, I'm out there trying to convince people this isn't going to work. But we have a good media, and they always kind of, government media kind of puts it in a very patriotic way, and there we go. So Richard is and a group back there is Veterans for Peace from Pueblo. They're good friends of mine. I really love and enjoy working with them. And we don't give up. Richard is here, and you know, it gets dark. You wonder when the war will end, but it's an individual thing of you have to stand up. You have to search yourself and say, I'm not giving up. I'm not going to let the government just keep on keeping on the misinformation, the deceptions. And you have to keep on standing up. And it gets a little old after a while. But like guys like Richard and Doug there, Doug is a World War II veteran. He's been standing up forever. was on a PT boat with Kennedy, or not with Kennedy, but John Kennedy, the president, was PT boat in the Pacific, a little before your time, but I know Richard won't give up, I won't give up. We are going to stand up for these soldiers now, for what we know, and let you know what's going on, how you can help, and hopefully join us and become a bigger force. The way, if you're looking at the way our government is going, you're losing your voice more and more. You young people, you're going to inherit this government. And in 10, 20 years from now, where will it be? What will it be doing? Will it be sucking the environment dry? Will we at war for years and years, just constantly wars? And you people are saying, this is bad, but what can I do? The government controls me. Right now is the time. You got to think about, this is my country. And I feel like it's got to go in a certain direction. And you have to speak up about that and make an effort to have some voice, because we're losing it. You know, it's just the politicians and everything, they're just running ramshot now, and they're just kind of just doing what they think is right and good for them. And I don't think, this concerns the environment and just everything where our government is going. It's not going in the right direction. And I think the rest of the world sees that, too. And they've always looked at us with respect and love, you know, and now it's just like they're not, we're not the great white-hatted people that we think we are anymore. And you guys are going to inherit the political system. That's kind of scary. I think, I don't know if you're worried or not, but you may not have any say in anything 20 years from now. If you think about that, you know, that could be the future.